Hey everybody, One Sheet here from my remote radio, coming to you because it is now Boozinga. And with Boozinga comes all Halloween related posts, videos, and podcasts. Now, one of the things that we really thrive on is our nostalgia here at my remote radio, especially during the Boozinga time. And that just brings to mind, all those great things that I loved about Halloween. Staying up late for the monster movies on TV, going and buying a new costume, or in my case, when I was a kid, my mom used to make my costumes from the little costume kits. And one of the things that I always wanted, but was never able to actually get, was those high-end, really cool makeup kits. The ones that had the gore and the foam latex. I always wanted those when I was younger, but never had the, my parents never would do it because I probably didn't have the patience for it, and B, it's never going to turn out the way it was to justify the cost. So I went looking online, and I actually did find a couple Halloween stores out by my area here in Illinois. Now, the one I went to was not very good. It was called Halloween City, and this was about as bare bones as you can get. Granted, it is early on in the season, but still that doesn't really make for a good excuse. However, I did find on their website they had a couple different types of makeup kits. Some that range from the very cheap $3, $4 all the way up to the $15. Now, I went looking for the $15 ones. If I'm going to do this, I'm going all out. I'm going to buy these makeup kits, and I'm going to get the very good ones solely so that we can see if they turn out as good as they say they will. Well, luck was on my side because I did pick up a couple different makeup kits. I actually got 3. I only have 2 hands, though. This one, I think, is going to be the really cool one because this looks pretty heavy duty. And I only got it for $7. They said it was going to be 14. I got another one for $5. That was supposed to be 10. And then this is a bone in your arm. Ooh. So, throughout the month, I'm going to be applying one of these and doing a little tutorial video. And hopefully it'll be hilarious because I know nothing about putting on makeup, nor doing makeup work professionally or anything like that. So, without further ado, here's our first video. It's a zombie eye. So today's show will feature the zombie eye. Ooh, that comes with our liquid latex adhesive. It comes with a little sponge for our makeup kit, as well as a nice little brush to apply that liquid latex, I would assume. Now, I've kind of pre-cut this already, so it's nice and easy for us to get out, but looks pretty gross up there, huh? Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any teeth, so we'll improvise the best we can. But if we look at the directions, looks pretty simple. All we need to do is mark the edge of where the appliance will be placed with a few small lines of makeup, apply that liquid latex an 1/8 of an inch to the inside of the dark line you have made, and then we go ahead and place that zombie eye on, and with our theatrical makeup, it's going to be awesome. We use pictures on the front of the card for general reference and inspiration. Let's take a look at that picture again. Ooh, but you'll notice something. We've got black, white, and red. Primarily green right here. I don't know how we're going to get inspiration from this with these. So it's going to be an interesting experience, but let's get on with it. Boozinga. Now, I don't have makeup per se, so I'm just going to guess with a lot of this stuff. So bear with me here because figuring this out will be an interesting experience. Now, I think that looks pretty good. Otherwise, we'd have to do it on this eye, and nobody wants this. We want to get it so blarg blarg, I'm a zombie. Yeah, let's do this side. I think this side will be better. So, now, here comes the tricky part. I don't own makeup. So, how am I going to mark this off? You know what? We're going to guess. That's how we do things. We guess. So, we have our liquid latex. Let's just rip that off. And, ooh, premature. I'm not used to that. Boozinga. So, I'm going to use my little palette brush here and just coat it with this liquid latex and hope to God that I know what the hell I'm doing. which I don't. So it works out really well. And then I'm just painting the liquid latex. Just applying the liquid latex. I feel like Mrs. Doubtfire. And this looks pretty accurate. I think this is how they do it in the movies. Absolutely. Only you'd be a woman instead of me. So we'll just... Yeah, I think that works. I think that works real grand. Real nice, real nice. So, now that we've got everything marked out, let's put on our zombie eye. So now it says I just kind of hold it here for a few minutes and let it set in. Hopefully I did it right. While I hold my zombie eye here. So let's take a look. Ta-da! Okay, so it's still a little loose, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit more of this and we're going to apply it just under these rolled up curves here and hope that it does what we want. Alright, so over here, and we'll hold that down for a few minutes. Now, I'm sure this isn't what Tom Savini went through when he was doing makeup on Dawn of the Dead, but I bet after watching my video, he damn well wishes it was, because this looks good. Guys, I mean, I'm going to look awesome. But one thing I'm noticing is that this is very restricting. I can't really make a lot of facial gestures, which is fine. I'm not that animated normally. Psych. So now we'll put down our next piece. Oh, we're looking creepy. So put that down and just... P.S. Do this in the bathroom. It might help. Now, we just have a little bit more that we want to get down. I honestly have no idea how they expect me to get green out of the black, the red, and the white. So, now that we have our liquid latex down, that's looking pretty good. I think that's looking real sharp. Yeah, real sharp. Okay. I guess I should do the nose. I hope no one comes knocking on the door like with a package. Oh man, this stuff smells like ass. Tip: liquid latex smells like buttholes. I don't have a neat graphic like junk does for junk food. Wow. Ooh. It's a booger! Oh, it smells horrible. Alright. I think I look pretty good. Okay, time for makeup. Boozinga. So now we're into the makeup stage of our process of completing our first magical zombie eye makeup. Now if you remember, this is our inspiration. This guy. See, we're halfway there. It looks just like his. It looks just like his. Okay, so we're halfway there. Now, using our paint set of black, white, and red, let's make green! So, we take our triangle sponge. It's French. And we have to blend to make everything look nice. Now I'm white, if you didn't know, so we can make white. I assume white is white, or we can go blackface, which might actually work in this scenario, and the red I assume is just for like bloody mouth. So we'll start with black and we'll work our way up from there. I I feel incredibly racist right now. Oh yes. This is blending very nicely. It definitely makes me feel more urban when I do it this way. I feel very urban. Okay. So we're blending. And wow, this is like, I feel like I'm almost in Zoolander, like the stage when he pops out from the cave walls, the coal walls. Okay. This is what I would look like with a Fu Manchu. Feel like a weird Hulk Hogan. I don't know what he says, otherwise I would say it very gruffly like a wrestler. Now, I didn't go to art school and take painting classes, but from what I understand, you always do dark to light when it comes to trying not to have blackface. Well, I get to have blackface right now, because it's going to go in. This is just my base. This is just my base. It's a happy base. And you don't want any part of your white showing. Because why? Because I want to look like a pirate. I look like I have a really nasty beard. Okay, here we go. The funny thing is I just showered too. So I get to shower again after this. Okay, wow. This is going on thick. I did not imagine it was gonna be this thick when I put it on. Okay, so my spirit gum is coming loose in a couple places, but that's alright. That's okay. Now, we're almost done here. Just a few more things with the thing, and we're on our way. Now, I'm not a makeup expert, but I think we're getting close, right? We're like halfway there, right? Am I right? I feel so racist right now. So let's get that white put on. I hope you're allowed to wash these sponges, because I'm doing that right now. Okay, we've got the black wiped out. Let's get the white put on. I don't know how the hell we're going to do that, but do we just dab it? I think we just dab it on. I think we just dab it on. The white. Just gotta get a nice big scoop of it on there, on that sponge. Big old scoop of the white here. And we're just going to dab it and blend it. See, this is a good sponge for blending too, because we're going to just dab it and blend it. This is totally going to come out green. It's totally going to come out green, because we're just dabbing and blending. Just dabbing and blending, see? Hey, who knows where the ICP concert is? I do. Because I'm going, apparently. Okay, so we're making green out of our black and our white. Now, I assume that we can throw our red in here anytime. Oh, and don't you worry, folks. I'm about to do that. Now, I like my zombies to look kind of like they've just bought a crappy makeup costume from a makeup shop. And I think we're pretty close. I think we're pretty close to being there, don't you? So now what we gotta do, let's add some accent lines. Let's just accent our deadness. Let's make it look like we're more dead than we really are, okay? So we're gonna do that with the trusty black again, and we're gonna make some accent lines. Uh-oh, running low on the black, folks. So we wanna just, I always see him do it like this. You just kind of pull it down. And then you pull it down. Yeah, and it's gonna be nice and dark, because our cheeks are sunken in like a dead person. And then we'll do the same over here. And then we'll give some nice dark lines here. Because we gotta look like... and then we'll get some black around the eyes because we want to look, ooh, I'm dead. So let's get some black around the eyes. Yeah. Really want to black those guys in. But don't put the paint actually in your eye. You don't want to do that. That's not good for your eyes. Okay. So I think we're looking like a zombie, don't you? Now, time for the blood. Because why else would they give us red, right? Right. So, see here? Yeah. We're looking like zombies, guys. Let's get this nose here. You know, you can leave some flesh because we're not totally rotted. So let's, you know what, let's not wash it. Let's just use our free edge. I don't know which one that is. Let's get this red going. Nice and bright. Do our lips? I don't know. What do zombies like for their red? We'll make it look like we ate a body. We'll put a lot of it around here. I just ate a body. I'm a zombie. Watch out, Rick. Watch out, Shane. Rawr, rawr, rawr. So you can see how the professionals, they have a lot of makeup that they have to put on, a lot of layers. You know, we could even get up here by the actual eyeball and give that some stuff. But now I look like I've eaten somebody. Now I look like I've had a feast. Like zombies do, you know. Just, now I'm going to wash my hands. You want to maintain your proper hygiene. Even though you're undead, you still want to make sure you look at least like you wash your hands for when you go to your undead job. Because, as we all know, being undead and having a job at McDonald's is, you know, working the late shift is not ideal. So, there we have it. I think that, I think we have a success. Here's our zombie, and here's me. Right? It works. Let's go scare my cat. Boozinga. There she is. She's sitting there. She's got no idea what's coming. It's me, the zombie. Hey, come here. I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie that loves cats. Really? You're not afraid of me? I'm that unthreatening, huh? You're the worst guard cat ever. Hey. Boo! 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 I'm a zombie! Boo! So, I am the most unintimidating zombie to a cat ever, and either that or my cat just is a really terrible guard. One of the two. Either way, what we found out is it's all fun and games until you gotta go blackface when you're doing your makeup. So, I'd say for the Zombie Eye kit, probably not your best bet when you're coming into actually wanting to do something frightening. So, next time we'll be doing leprosy. Ooh, okay, I gotta wash this off. I feel horrible.